Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to those who have stayed tuned with me. So today's video is going to be about building self-confidence, and I'm going to be talking about self-confidence and personal development up until Saturday the 14th of March, which is where Authentic Worth will be having their first event on that day. What is confidence to you, if I may ask? To me, confidence is being true to who you are. It's having that reassurance and the ability to know that regardless of what people say, what they agree with, what they do not agree with, doesn't matter. Being confident in who you are is so important, and it has to be something that is worked upon every day. Now, I always say this because from my own experience, I know how it feels to not be confident. I remember the journey that it took me to be where I am today. Confidence can mean different things to different people. For some people, they want to be confident in their speaking. For other people, they want to be confident in their writing. For other people, they want to be confident in making friends and networking. Confidence is not putting people down. It's so easy to look at someone and think, I'm not going to support this person, or you're putting them down because of what you've heard. But you don't realize that the person behind closed doors was going through their own mishaps, was going through their own pain. Putting someone down really exposes your vulnerabilities and your insecurities. It would not be right for me to put someone down because they're doing well. One thing that really occurred to me the other day was that when you see someone doing what you do, don't feel intimidated and don't write yourself off. Instead, learn how to work and master what you already know how to do and do it better. Don't think that because this person has now set up a business, you also want to jump suit and set up a business. Or because the person is traveling, you also want to jump suit and travel. There has to be some sort of wisdom in that. If I haven't traveled to at least 5 countries this year, then what have I been doing with my life? Not knowing that you can still be in this country, the UK, and work on yourself every day. As long as you don't say the negative words from your own mouth, you are more than what you think you are. I'm going to really emphasize this again. If you have the tendency of putting people down, stop. It doesn't make you look good. Galatians chapter 6 verses 9 says it all. Do good, because at the appointed time you will reap that harvest. What you sow is what you will reap. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have your limits and your standards, because people will try and take advantage, and this I know. But regardless, don't put people down. Whether they support you or not, build upon your own confidence. You will see yourself grow and blossom even more when you have such a heart of genuine positivity. My confidence doesn't just lie in my personality and me smiling. It is to be able to give it to someone else that needs it. Because I knew at the time when I wasn't confident, I had to celebrate myself. I had to encourage myself. From time to time, eventually people started coming into my life. But I realized that I had to understand the importance of building confidence on my own terms and knowing that where I am is where I need to be. I'm not trying to be like anybody else. I'm not trying to get someone else's audience. Someone's audience may not necessarily be your audience. So if someone is doing what you're doing, don't think that because that they're doing it well, you need to also capture their audience. Not everybody's audience is for you. You will honestly understand this with time. And I am learning every day about that. Not everybody has the right to have a front row seat in my life. Some people will like what I do. Some people will not like what I do. Will that change me? No. And that is the same mentality and attitude that I want you to have. It's very important to know who you are in terms of building your confidence when you are in a very low state. Now, I'm going to be talking about this a lot on Saturday the 14th of March, because it can be believed to be said that confidence can only be built when everything is flowing well, when the money's coming into the account, when you're traveling, when you've bought your new house, when you've got your team. But really and truly, real confidence is really built in the broken places. I've met people that have said, I want to build confidence. And when I look at them, I smile and I say, you know what? That's literally the answer. You are confidence because you've been able to admit and identify that you need help. That is confidence. Being able to admit that you need help and you want to build yourself is not a weakness. It's a strength. You would be so surprised that so many people around you, and I'm going to say this loud and clear, that so many people around you are not feeling confident. We don't realize that the opportunities of us being in low states is a great way to build upon ourselves. And I know with all my heart that when I'm in seasons of silence, or when it doesn't feel like God is working, or it doesn't feel like things are really going my way, I actually do strongly believe that when you are in a silent season, it's when God is working the best. You might be thinking God is working when you've got the answer, when you've got the results, when you've got everything flowing your way, but you don't actually realize that in the seasons of silence, in the seasons of the unknown, your confidence is also being built. Why does patience build confidence? Because when you don't have everything going your way, you learn how to appreciate your current circumstance. The deadline I've set for myself to achieve a certain task hasn't happened. However, I'll set it on another day and I will work towards that. And if it doesn't happen again, you keep carrying on until it happens. In this 2020, we do not want anyone's lives to be taken because we have not identified who we are. Feeling confident and being confident are two different things. You can feel confident because, yes, the results are coming through. But if you can't be confident when the results are not coming through, then that's something that we definitely need to work on. In as much as it's important to look after people and care for their mental being, it is so important to look after you. That's why the theme for Authentic Worth's event this year is building self-confidence and personal development. Yes, we are passionate about book writing. Yes, we are passionate about authors producing and publishing their first books. But we also need to get to a point where we need to be confident and whole in ourselves. Now, I'm not saying that you can be whole and confident by yourself alone, because I know I can't. My confidence not only comes from God, it also comes from me helping others. As I help others, it's like I'm seeing myself in them. When someone talks to you about what they're struggling with, you can connect. When someone talks to you about what they've been through or what they're currently facing, and you're like, this person's going through this, okay. Because I remember that day when I felt that way and how did I handle it? And you're able to share your story with them. So we need to learn how to turn our weaknesses into strengths, but we also need to be able to identify our weaknesses and acknowledge them. I don't want you to miss out on Saturday the 14th of March. It's going to be a phenomenal event. The speakers are on fire and they are ready to serve you. This year is a year of excellence. It's a year of self-confidence. It's a year of personal development. And it's also a year of, as my sister Keely rightly says, 2020 and plenty. So building confidence is not just for ladies. Men, you're also welcome too. If you know a friend that needs confidence, or if you also need to build up on your own confidence, please come. We've got one male and one female speaker. And the host, which is myself, for Authentic Worth. You do not want to miss Saturday the 14th of March. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. You've only got from Sunday the 9th of February to get your early bird tickets. Standard tickets start from Monday the 10th of February. I'll be linking the flyer at the end of this video and also the link for you to sign up for the event. Have an amazing day wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing you on Saturday the 14th of March 2020, where we, Authentic Worth, will be building your self-confidence and personal development. Until then, take care. Bye.